Hoi hoi chummers, this is Dan, the GM of What the Dice. But enough about me, you want to meet our runners, so sit back, let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Jared, and I play P. Dexter, the Decker Doc that knows no bounds.
I'm Ethan, and I play Cypher, the Street Samurai, and I've got an axe and a pun, and I know how to use both.
Hey guys, Nightland here, and I play Sparkles, that satyr that never stops smiling and has an attitude as loud as her grenades. Listener discretion advised. Content warning level, green. Standard Shadowrun subject matter, foul language, sex, violence, drugs. For all of our content warning, none of these subjects go into graphic detail, but it is involved in the story of the episode. Listener discretion advised.
As the camera fades in around us, we see ourselves standing in the Runraku Arcology. In the lower section, of course. We are standing in line for an elevator, and we watch the world around us. Wage slaves that either work from home or ones that have off today are off, spending their hard-earned new yen for the latest, the greatest, or just basic home necessities. Our eyes slowly scan across the mall, and we see Simon. He is standing at a soy box. Tucked underneath his arm is his new secured pistol. We have to give a little chuckle, as we can see that he is still not used to the weight that carries with it. As the elevator pings behind us, we step in. Soon after, we see Simon run up and squeeze in. We can't help but laugh. His hands cupped around this soy box coffee as he just watches the elevator slowly go up. As we lean our head back on the cool wood behind us, we hear that strangely familiar static. Well, my friends. Eddie Sparks here. So, last time we spoke, you heard, and I heard, the miserable state in which my new vehicle has been sent to me. Well, let Eddie tell you firsthand. Eddie wants to put a grenade so far up that vehicle's tailpipe, they ain't nothing but shrapnel after I was done. But a couple friends said that they could fix it, so I sent it off to them to get worked on. Man, I just want to get out of this safe house, let me tell you. These four walls are just closing in on me. Speaking of friends, speaking of runners, our runner friends are living the high life. They got themselves a vehicle, and a pretty sweet one at that. It runs. And a safe house in a nice, safe-ish area. Now, the gangs ain't gonna hopefully mess with them too bad. Problem is, they still need work. A runner is only as good as the mission they're on. So, what do they gotta do? Hope and pray one of their Johnsons reaches out and gets them some work. So why don't we hack on in and see what's going on? As the sun rises in the Golden City, we find ourselves looking in this empty condo. There are a few wrappers of some cakes and pastries strewn about in what should be a living room, but no TV, no couch. It's rather weird to see trash in a completely empty condo. But then we start to hear the sounds of a comlink alarm beeping in one of the rooms. And as the beeping stops, we notice Cypher stepping out of his safe house bedroom. Cypher, what would you like to do first thing in the frackin' morning, you strange runner?
Hey, someone has to get up early, right?
Whoever gets up gets breakfast.
Yeah, but you're not awake to say it.
Damn.
At the rate you're going, I might have to give Cypher insomnia flaws.
It's all that sugar, man. It just kept me powered up all night. Being that he just got up, he's gonna stumble towards where he thinks the kitchen's at and see about some form of soy coffee.
So, this is a brand new condo. Well, a recently renovated, specialized for runners condo. No one has stocked it for however long. So let's give ourselves an edge roll to see if the wonderful soy calf machine that is built into this wall is still good, or if you're going to get absolute dreck.
1 hit.
With 1 hit, the system churns, and you hear a little bit of a hiss as it produces a normal cup of soy calf.
Gonna sniff at it.
It smells like soy calf. As you bring it to your lips, it tastes like soy calf. And as you get that satisfaction of that caffeine entering your system, you hear the soy calf machine go, indicating that it is now out of soy additives to create soy calf.
Well, sucks that no one else got up to enjoy the soy coffee with me.
Now, one of the other things you notice is, yes, you have a fridge, you have a small range that you can cook on, but there's also a built-in soy dispenser, which would dispense your normal soy paste that is your cheap food, stuff that anyone can afford, and it is readily available. You do notice that there are a couple of breakfast options. The lunch menu is currently empty, and the dinner menu is currently empty.
You'll find some type of like soy biscuit, like sausage soy muffin, whatever, and then we'll scarf that down and go start doing some exercise. It's got to burn off all the sugar he ate from last night.
So, just so you have this in your head, a soy dispenser. Have you ever seen? Oh, what frackin' movie was it? Okay, think grits but thicker, like a not oatmeal.
Was it The Matrix?
It might have been. Yeah, it's The Matrix, where it's this like gray
Paste?
Yes.
No.
That is what soy dispensers give you. There's just flavor additives to make it taste like whatever. So it's not a biscuit you're enjoying. It is a slime pile that tastes like a biscuit.
Hey, as long as it tastes like a biscuit.
It
Runny
tastes like
eggs.
Oh. Ugh.
Got him.
Oh my god. Soy egg does a body. Sorry. Now you may continue.
But no, he'll enjoy his sausage soy goo and then go exercise.
When do you plan on waking up the rest of the team?
Well, I'm figuring this is an empty house, so if I'm moving around, I'm sure at my size, I'm pretty sure I should be making some noise that might wake him.
Yeah, I mean, are you trying to be quiet, or are you just kind of shambling about?
I'll kind of try to be quiet, but also kind of not, because I'm used to being up at this point in the day.
So, we'll say, you're kind of quiet. Sparkles and Dexter, give me an edge roll to see if his shambling about wakes you up.
I'm gonna shoot him.
I shoot back, though.
0 successes.
Oh, Sparkles, you're now up, because you hear the...
Looks like I'm up to.
Oh, you both failed. Ooh, ow. Yeah, you both hear the thumping of a big troll walking about.
Oh, I'm going to be checking what time it is.
You are laying on the floor because you don't have any furniture, so this does kind of make sense that you guys are going to hear him walking around. And as you look at the clock in your built-in headset, it literally shows a 7:30 a.m., followed by the note of, why the frack are you up?
I'm trying to debate on this if she just would try and roll back over and go to sleep or not. But she's also not used to sleeping on a floor. In her runner gear.
God, I could not imagine how uncomfortable that is. You carry a shotgun, you have grenades, you wear a bomber jacket.
Like next to her, and she probably took her jacket off and bundled it up for a pillow.
Yeah, but you wear a headset, you wear a braid.
Yeah, she's got the LED dreads.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be more worried that, like, if she slept with her grenade belt on, inadvertently rolling and pulling a pin while she slept.
Oh, they're digi. You don't have to worry about that.
Oh, carry on then.
So you both are hearing the sounds of a large somebody thumping around in your newly acquired safe house.
Since it's an empty safe house, she is literally just going to yell out, "Why are you awake?"
Simple, it's past 7.
Fuck you and your 7.
Oh, by the way, there's no soy no soy calf, by the way.
She's just gonna grumble.
How's your neck? I can't imagine sleeping with that helmet on did it any good.
Go get us breakfast.
Who's all awake?
I am now.
And you guys are yelling this across the apartment, which means, Dexter, I'm sorry, I am gonna force that you're up now.
Oh yeah, I'm awake. I'm just laying there staring at the ceiling, mentally counting the bullets in my clip.
Cypher will come in, kind of stretching his arms. He's like, "What was that about food?"
Go get us breakfast.
Well, I see you're awake. Is P. Dexter awake?
He probably is now. Not unless he's a heavy-ass sleeper.
Look at it this way: you got more time to do stuff throughout the day.
Do I look like I wake up at this hour?
I don't know.
I'd be in college if I did.
I mean, you could take night classes or day classes too.
Over the sub-vocal, you're gonna hear, "Could you two move closer together so that I can shoot you both at the same time?"
I mean, if you shoot me, I do shoot back.
Hey, it sounds like you're suffering with me. We can all just climb onto one of my grenades.
Do me a favor.
What's that?
Shoot me.
I can spray paint one of my grenades to look like an apple, and you can eat it.
I get the feeling you guys shouldn't have weapons or explosives this early in the morning.
I'm not a morning person. Go get us breakfast.
It'd be the least you could do.
Coffee. You're the one who woke us up.
You sound like a herd of fucking dinosaurs walking through here.
Hey, in my defense, the house is empty. If there was more stuff in here, you wouldn't have heard it.
Well, you're going to buy a fucking rug today.
All right, what do you got? What do you children want for breakfast?
I'll text you my order.
She's so bougie.
She really is.
Anything on a biscuit or a whatever passes for a biscuit around these parts.
Hey, there's some soy biscuit stuff in the dispenser.
You lost me at dispenser.
Doesn't get us coffee.
He's gonna just, while he's talking to them, just take a sip out of the cup he's got.
Cypher's like the worst kind of frackin' roommate.
Can't help it. He does stuff in the morning, and normally he doesn't have people that care about that he's up in the morning.
Being fair.
All right, he'll take a look to see what's around to go get breakfast and coffee.
Okay, so you have your traditional soy bucks, which is on every corner of every major metropolis, and even some non-major metropolises. You have a couple of little mom and pop coffee shops, and then you also have those like little mom and pop donut shops that are only open until about 11, or until they sell out of donuts.
Well, he has plenty of time since they're like at 11 at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah. Or at least it's donut equivalent. I mean, at this point you could deep fry soy and it would taste just the same. So I guess it depends on how picky you are on.
All right, what is the absolute closest to us?
You find a soy bucks that has currently a 45-minute wait. You have a McSoys, which is currently serving breakfast. You have a Soy King, which is also currently serving breakfast for about 10 more minutes.
Of course they are.
And then you have a couple of little mom and pop donut shops.
I'll hit one of the mom and pop donut shops. I'll be nice since I woke them.
Mm-hmm.
Which while he's out getting them coffee and breakfast, she's gonna crawl over to Dexter's room and use him as a pillow.
God, that must be really uncomfortable. Headset, visor.
Yeah, she comes over and lays her helmeted head on my chest.
I was gonna use your thigh, but okay.
She lays down on me, and it takes all the moment. Like, God, what the dreck? Are you wearing a helmet?
Yes.
Did you sleep? Did you sleep in that?
Stop asking so many questions this early in the morning.
How's your neck?
Why do you think I'm trying to use you as a pillow?
There's softer parts of me.
Okay, she uses the stomach.
I don't know for how much longer.
But no, she'll be nice and bundle her jacket up so there's no stabby bits.
Well, that's nice. That's kind.
Does Sparkles carry any type of like pocket knife or anything? Just to make sure you don't have it in that pocket.
It would be in her pants pocket, so if it's gonna stab anybody, it's gonna stab herself.
Okay, fair. We will pan over to Cypher. Cypher, you find this little mom and pop donut shop. It's what looks like a old converted diner, like the 50s diners, except it is basically wall to wall with donut racks. Inside you see about 4 or 5 big trolls that are working the deep fryers and filling donuts with all sorts of tasty creams and adding all the perfect drizzles and sprinkles on all the different donuts. As you walk up, a older troll, he is bald and wearing a hairnet over his long beard, raises an eyebrow at you.
So, new in town?
Yeah, pretty new.
So, welcome to Donut. I never came up with a name, so I just called it Donut.
Hey, simple works, man.
Yeah. So, what you looking for?
I need 3 soy coffees, and what do you got for a large amount of donuts?
Alright, so I've got the Corpo Fragged Up special. That's a 12.5 donuts variety. The I can't make it to work on time because I'm a lazy fragger. That's 2 donuts and donuts. And then I have the Frat Boy Party Too Hard, lost his New Yen at a gambling game, and that's 3 dozen donuts. And that comes with a gallon of coffee.
Check.
I'll take the third one there, man.
Hey,
He hands you a big old box that's got sectioned out spots for all the different donuts.
alright, go ahead, pick your donuts.
You'll get a fair assortment of donuts for the group.
That runs you 50 New Yen.
About to say, we stuffed ourselves full of sugar and cake, went to bed, and now we're stuffing ourselves full of sugar and fried cake.
With coffee this time.
With coffee.
As you finish picking out your donuts, he...
So, you want anything with the coffee? I got creamer.
Put as much sweet stuff in one of them as you can.
I got this Bavarian cream I could just put in a container for you.
Yeah, go for it.
He walks over to one of these strange little machines that is designed to put cream into a donut and fills up a small coffee cup, so about 8 ounces of this thick cream that is Bavarian cream.
Anything else?
Nah, that should do it.
Alright, there you go, man.
See you later.
Yeah, see you, man.
He'll head back to the safe house now.
Short walk. As you arrive back, Dexter and Sparkles will hear the sound of the door open and close.
Sparkles will sit up.
We should get a doorbell.
Did I hear him say they need a doorbell?
Probably it's an empty apartment.
I was like, do you really want me hitting a doorbell before I come in?
I want anyone to hit a doorbell before they come in.
Yeah, but he does live here now, too.
Right, but like...
Do we need to make sure you get like a sock on the door kind of situation going?
No, I'm talking like... If someone's trying to kick down our door and they succeed and we're not in the same room.
Oh, okay. It's not like a doorbell to be like, hey, I'm here.
No.
But more like someone's breaking. We have that alarm system thingy.
Not so you can ring your friends and see if they can come out to play. No.
Well, isn't there the security thingy that you can hook up? There's supposed
Yeah.
to be the thingy, and it like will tell us if there's somebody approaching. So it's before they kick in our door.
Mm-hmm.
So we can shoot them once they open the door.
And she's getting up and happily grabbing a coffee.
Hold on, Sparkles.
Huh.
After seeing and hearing what you've put in your other cups of coffee, try this one.
Look in the cup.
It's full of Bavarian cream.
You know Bavarian cream's just pudding, right?
It's got some soy coffee in it.
No. So you have a cup full of Bavarian cream and then cupped with coffee.
He doesn't think that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's no other cups around.
No, there's some empty cups that came with the gallon.
Alright, she'll pour a little coffee, put a spoon of Bavarian cream, and see if it works.
I honestly don't know if that would work, like, legitimately.
But she is going to chow down on some donuts.
Yay, more deep-fried cake.
Yeah, got a nice mom and pop donut shop run by trolls nearby called Donut.
Give a thumbs up while she's mouthing a whole donut. How?
Oh yeah, guys, by the way, I'm up at 7 every morning.
Okay, well, we need to go shopping and get some furniture for this place.
At least I didn't start doing jumping jacks or nothing like that in here.
You might have gotten shot.
It's alright, I shoot back.
I got gas grenades.
Yeah, but I can kick those back to you.
Need to find a way to make sure they stick to things.
Tape?
Is P. Dexter still just hiding in the room?
Yeah, he never said he got up.
Yeah. Once he shows back up, I'll definitely come out.
Or if you were still laying on the ground staring at the ceiling.
Yeah, I didn't have anything to do.
Okay. So, you now have coffee, donuts, and it is now, I'll be generous and say it is like 8:15. 8:30.
Yes, okay, so what's on the docket aside from buying furniture for this place? Because I, for one, do not want to spend another night on the floor. Although it's not like we're permanently moving in here, but you know, like, if we're ever crashing, we need a couch to crash on at least.
I mean, the fact that you slept with that helmet on is impressive.
Yeah, I don't think you need any furniture. You just got that helmet you can sleep in.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always just get like a bar and suspend it in the air and let her just hang upside down with her helmet on.
Ooh, I could be a bat.
Exactly.
Does that mean I get bat wings?
But yeah, you want to be bat, you be bat.
Well, now that we have coffee and breakfast, aside from needing to shop, and as she looks over at the fridge going, I'm guessing the fridge is empty. She looks over at the soy thing, and that's empty.
Soy coffee dispenser's empty. I got the last cup out of it.
Yeah, well, we gotta go visit this... What was his name at this contact?
Gustav, something like that.
Yeah, he's at a stuffer shack, so I mean, we can get some stuff. I don't think they sell any furniture at a stuffer shack, but most of the other things we need.
Oh, I'm sure they sell some furniture, some plastic chairs, you know, little kids' plastic table type thing, you know.
Yeah, we'll make sure to set that up for you.
Awesome.
So do you guys want to go acquire furniture for your apartment safe house first? So that way you can get that taken care of? Or do you want to go to Gustav's first?
I don't know.
My vote's furniture first.
Same.
Okay.
Let's get the furniture.
All right.
Then we can get lunch, then we can go grocery shopping, and then we'll have a place to sit when we come home.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Well, sounds like we're functional people.
I know, right? And then that way, we can get our security system hooked up as she, like, double snaps, like, snaps both of her fingers and gives finger guns towards Dexter.
Let's do this.
And we have a car now. We can drive ourselves.
More
Yup.
busting VTOLs.
And it's, what, big enough to actually put some of the furniture in it, too?
Yep.
Actually, yeah, no, you've got a pretty hefty car.
And then we can stack the mattresses on top, because we all need beds.
Actually, I think the vehicle you bought, you could legitimately stack the mattresses inside if you guys are doing singles.
And a couch?
I think it is big enough for that.
Econo van one or whatever it was.
Oh, yeah, you bought the luxury one. Yeah, no, this thing houses 10 people. You can fit you could fit a couch and the
beds.
mattresses. Yeah, you could legitimately, like the bed frames would have to stay in the boxes, and it would be a tight fit, at least in the back. But this thing is pretty hefty.
All right,
All
P.
right.
Dexter, you driving?
Yeah, I'll drive.
All right.
She's getting in the back eating more donuts.
Don't want shotgun?
I mean, okay.
I say that way you keep an eye on how well he's driving today.
Yeah, because I know what that is.
Well, you can also watch him and learn.
Shrugs.
Don't worry, I'll teach you how to drive.
Mumble under her breath. I don't want to learn how to drive. She gets in the car.
Such a frackin' brat.
She really is.
Hey, everyone, this is Dan, the GM, bringing you the mid-roll. So, Nightland and I are still looking at cons that are in our area to go out, hang out, and meet not only new listeners, but old listeners. So if you find yourselves in Texas and you listen to the show, keep your ears out. Whenever I know what cons we're going to, we will be posting it here in our Discord and on our social medias. Speaking of social medias, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, on Blue Sky, on YouTube. We even have a Discord if you want to come hang out with the cast. Speaking of hanging out with the cast, I do want to thank our 3 Patreon subscribers. A Relic, Ethan, and Lady Lumi. Thank you so much for your continued support. Every dollar you get, I give right back to the show on getting new equipment for players if their headsets are going out, as well as the subscriptions we use to produce the show and to do all of the gaming part, because we pay for Foundry. Now, that's enough about us. I want to talk about this promo. There's this show I have been listening to called No Latency. It is Cyberpunk or Cyberpunk Red, I don't remember which one, but that's not the point. They are an amazing show, and you definitely want to check them out if you like our show. What they're running is a Cyberpunk game. It is pretty much Shadowrun without the magic. And their GM tells an amazing story, and he has an amazing cast that works with him. Definitely go check them out. They are definitely worth the listen. Speaking of a listen, let's check out their promo.
No Latency Season 2 has begun, Night City has changed, and Domino is back.
A good thing we're not collecting vending machines anymore.
The crew are once again on the trail of a mystery.
You ever been to space?
Iona has new burdens.
Why do I recognize the plane?
Retro tackles new challenges.
An elevator that works in an apartment building.
And Jeb, well, Jeb is just Jeb.
Bust down this door. Oh, no, sorry. Let's knock on it.
But now they have a medtech on board, Vivi.
I'm Vivi. I've heard good things about you.
Together they'll blaze all over Night City and beyond.
Woo! Road trip, here we go!
To discover memories forgotten.
You are the only thing I remember. Help.
And new places to explore.
We have to go to the Glass District.
To uncover a plan that's bigger than anything they've ever seen before.
What else can you tell me about this wonderful compound that you've got here?
This season, the crew and Domino are taking back Night City.
Alright, it's gonna be a tough one.
And then we get in the pod and we rescue Retro.
No Latency, a Cyberpunk Red roleplay podcast. New episodes every Wednesday wherever you listen to Preem podcasts. See you in Night City.
So if that sounds up your alley, don't forget, take a look down in the descriptions. I've got their links to their Linktree, which gets you all of their social medias and everywhere you can find them. And that is all I have for this mid-roll. Thank you so much for your continued support. Don't forget to give us a rating, a review, and a follow on YouTube. It takes only a couple of seconds for you, but it means the world to us, and that's all I got. So I'm going to get you back to the show. Thank you again for all your continued support, and I hope to see you at some point, either on Discord or maybe in person when we get back to doing cons. Enjoy the show. For your furniture, are you going with like the Fokia? Are we going to Window World, or are we going to like a actual furniture store to acquire said furniture?
Well, she's down for the cheap.
Yeah, same.
We don't want to blow all our money.
Okay. As you are all walking around Fokia, looking at your options, what's going to take the longest to assemble, what's not, things of that nature. P. Dexter, your comm beeps.
Alright, I'll tell him I need a moment, and I'll answer my comm.
You hear this heavily distorted voice, someone using a very, very cheap voice synthesizer. Hey, look, you are Dexter, right? The one looking for Kenny Ken?
Yep.
I got you a lead. He has restarted his frackin' meat feed. Apparently, he is over in Neo Tengoku, and he is talking about how he is this great frackin' drift racer crap. I'm dropping you some links so you can see what's going on. I think this is the right guy, but I'm not sure. So, I'm sending you a link now. A minute or two later, a link pops up to a MeFeed site. So, for those not in the Shadowrun world, MeFeed is this social network where people literally can stream their entire life. There are celebrities who do it, there are corporations that do it, and it is a way for, think Twitch, but bigger.
Okay.
Are you clicking on the link?
Yeah, absolutely.
As you click on the link, you see Kenny Ken. He's tweaking out a little bit. Behind him, you see this really, really, really nice drifter. It's all chromed out with the translucent paint. The inside is all LED'd out. You just see his name across the side that just says Ken Ken. And you just see him talking pretty quickly. It sounds like the audio is muffled, like if he's got his hand over the mic as he is just talking to someone off camera.
Oh, wow. This motherfucker right here. So I'm gonna hit the sub vocal and tell them that I just got a lead on Kenny Ken, and he's just live streaming for the world.
Oh shit! On sub vocal back. Shit, where is he?
He's in Neo Tengoku, and he's on his Me feed, and he's just streaming.
Damn, that man bounced town hard.
Well,
you would too.
Yeah, after pissing off everyone else, yeah, I'd bail too.
So MeFeed does have a chat option.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
No?
Nope.
We don't want him to know that we know.
Nope. We got nothing to say.
So what's he? What is he posting about himself?
That he's a drifter now.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Is he driving some piece of shit car?
Nah. I can't wait to steal this.
Oh, let me see it.
I'll send the link over. I'll send it to the group chat.
That could cover the wages he owes us.
And then some.
Interest, man. Interest.
As you watch the stream, you actually notice that he's pretty popular when it comes to at least the not racing side of it. People are enjoying his antics. Some of people are just saying, he does this that this isn't his real personality. Kind of the, the normal internet back and forth of this guy. The camera pans as we see Kenny Ken get into this street racer, and we hear the engines rev up. The tires peel out, and he flicks off the camera as he goes, Kenny Ken! And the stream ends.
God, I hate that guy.
So much.
When can we break his face?
Whenever he gets back in town.
Now, with his MeFeed, it does give you more information if you choose to pursue.
I mean, I'll take whatever information it's got at the moment.
As you start to MeFeed stalk this man, you notice that there's a couple of things that have some discrepancies. Now, mind you, MeFeed, you sign up, and you can put whatever you want. Now, granted, Horizon will do a couple of things here and there to fact-check you. Once you get to a certain popularity, you have to have certain true information per a certain percent. One of the things that you notice is that he never talks about how he's ever been to the Golden City. He talks about how he is a traveling racer that specializes in luxury drift cars and knows how to get the engines running for anyone that comes looking.
This guy is trying to burn other people. This is wild.
Not really surprised.
I'm more surprised that he's still alive, honestly.
It's fair. Well, if we can find him, he won't be.
So my question is, how many other people do you think are looking for this asshole?
I mean, as far as in the Golden City, we're the only ones that I know of.
Sneezing. Hopefully a lot more people.
Yeah, I just don't want to be caught in a crossfire of a bunch of angry people shooting at him and shooting us in the process.
Well, he's a little outside of our reach right now, but once he gets back, if he comes back.
Well, I get the feeling we'll run across him again, and when we do, we'll do some very unspeakable and very horrible things to him.
Well, now we have his need feed, so we can watch him.
You mean stalk him?
Yeah, pretty much.
But do you really want to watch him? I mean, isn't it like the runner code to just forgive and forget? Because that's the way it works, right?
I mean, I still have all of those horrible pictures. Put them on up there and tag him in it.
Post them to his me feed? That'd be kind of hilarious.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to roll their edge?
For what?
I'm not saying.
2 hits.
As you guys are poking through his me feed, a certain Decker on your team released those photos to get spammed out. And they have been spammed out.
Oh, shit.
And instead of being embarrassed by them, he's leaned into it. So you start to see a lot more pictures of him in uncomfortable positions for some people, especially if you are looking at this out in public. Nothing crossing any lines, but there's a lot more pictures of him rubbing peanut butter on him or some kind of soy jelly, even to the point of he is in a bathtub full of peanut butter and jelly with a little toy car making drifting sounds, trying to be all sexy.
Well, that might be a new kink to find.
The hell.
Sorry, not sorry.
Give me a minute to get myself sorted out.
I think I broke Jared.
That's just all you can say is vroom vroom, huh?
I'm not apologizing for anything. So is there anything else you would like to do to this poor man's me feed who's just trying to be that internet celebrity that everyone wants him to be?
Does he have any like subscription donation?
Yeah, he's actually he hasn't hit the part where he is considered Horizon worthy, but you do see that there's a couple people that have subscribed to him. It looks like he's got a 1 million feed, which basically once a month he'll send you a short DM asking how your day is. Then you have the higher tiers where you get more bonuses. The most expensive that you don't see any is a 1,000 million a month, where you get to help him pick the pictures that he will post for his next special photo series.
Yikes. Big pukey. Big pukey. Okay, can I see if I can hack into that?
I'll give this one to you as a freebie. This me feed is ran by a major AAA corp called Horizon.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought I heard you say that, but I wasn't sure. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Nope, you're good.
Never mind. They've got good money.
On second thought.
No. Once I'm done cyber stalking them, I'm done.
Poor man. He's just trying to move on. Not buying it? No.
Nope.
Okay.
Not in the slightest, sir.
So
Finish picking out our furniture, loading it up.
after you finish your cyber stalking, and you have Cypher and Sparkle helping pay for the furniture at the register, P. Dexter, your comlink beeps and buzzes, and you see Ava Jones across the screen.
He's popular tonight.
Sorry guys, I got another phone call. This phone is wet today. I'll answer. You say, Ava, how's it going?
It would be better if I didn't have every fracking low-life scum knocking down my door trying to find out if I have any cheap runners that they can borrow. Don't people know I don't deal with scum. I deal with people who have a little fracking class. How are you?
Well, it's my first compliment of the day. Someone said I had class, so I'm doing better. Also appreciate you, helping me keep out the riffraff. What can I do for you?
Well, one of my friends, he is from Prismagem City. He is needing a run taken care of. It's nothing difficult, I promise you. It is a simple escort mission. There is a new... I don't listen to this neo-pop garbage. But there is a young starlet that they are saying is Nova Hot, and she needs a escort from the docks to the airport. Her normal security detail is not available because someone else, who is a bigger Nova pop star, is using them. He is just asking a simple pick up and drop off. It'll be Friday, so what day is it? You hear the sounds of typing. Okay, so it's Monday, so Friday, end of the week. They just need you to pick her up at the docks, at the luxury docks. She will be on her own private yacht. It is painted bubblegum pink with chrome highlights. Oh my god, what the absolute dreck. And you will be taking her to the airport, and she will be hopping on her private jet to fly to Prismagem.
Wow, okay.
Job should be simple enough. I can get you in contact with the Johnson, but that would probably be later tonight unless you want me to have him give you a call. Then he can reach out to you in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, have him reach out and give me a call. I think we're interested. Sounds fairly cut and dry. We just got a new set of wheels if need be too.
Alright. I will shoot his info over. Now, like I said, she is some up-and-coming Nova pop star, so use that to your advantage. Hopefully you got a good face on your team. So we'll, since this one is a friend of mine, I'm not going to charge you my normal rate. I'm going to charge him my extra rate.
Sounds even better.
Alright, well, you stay out of trouble or stay alive. Stay alive. I make more money if you stay alive.
I'll try.
You can hear the typing in the background.
Alright, bye.
And the phone clicks.
Pleasure as always.
Which, by the way, while you were on that phone call, especially with you making the comment of your phone was wet today, Sparkles would have texted you the emoji cell phone eggplant with water droplets.
Yeah. I'll hit the sub vocal. Looks like we've got a job lined up this week, guys.
Sweet.
Oh, what did you get?
Escorting the pop star from her fancy boat to her fancy plane.
Oh, snap.
A lot of fancy going on here.
There is, yeah. Said she's one of these Nova pop stars, so hopefully she's at least hot.
I mean, if she's a Nova pop star, she probably is. They don't make very many Nova pop stars. Not pretty.
She's probably an elf.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh well, a man can dream. So Friday, yeah. It'll be Friday.
Okay. What's today?
Tuesday?
Is it Tuesday?
I don't know.
We'll go Tuesday.
I'll open my phone up and look at the date.
It is Tuesday.
It's Tuesday! Ah, I got it.
Congratulations, you've earned yourself another donut.
This day just keeps getting better and better.
As you all are loading up your properly acquired furniture into your van, there's another phone call coming across Dexter's phone.
Sorry guys, you're gonna have to load that yourselves. I've got another phone call.
Okay.
I'll answer it.
As you answer it, you hear the sounds of what sounds like music in the background. It's hard to say. It's muffled and kind of hard to hear. And you hear a male voice come across the speaker.
Okay, Boobla, hey, how's it going? The Billy Reese here. Friend of mine named Ava gave me your digits. So, I hear you're doing her a solid for doing me a solid. You're picking up one of my Nova girls.
That sounds right.
I'm pretty sure you've heard of her. Her name's Belle Acid. I mean, great Nova girl, man. She is gonna be a star. She is gonna make Mercurial look like yesterday's news. This girl is just got pipes like an angel.
She sounds intoxicating.
Now, you don't touch the merchandise. You know these Nova girls they don't touch the scum. No offense, of course.
No, of course not.
So, Boobla,
what'd you say your name was? Billy Rubin?
Billy Reese, my friend. Billy Reese.
Billy Reese.
Yeah. Now, Boobla. Now, I got the deets for you. She's gonna need to be picked up on Friday. It's gonna be kind of a late night thing. We don't want the paparazzo to get wind of her. You know, we want to make sure she's nice and comfortable when she gets onto the plane. Know what I mean? I know you know what I mean,
Sure.
my friend.
Yeah.
Good.
Paparazzis don't like guns. It's fine.
Yeah. No paparazzo. That's how it works. So, just gotta take care of her. It might be a late night. She might be a little peckish. Just the rule of thumb is no sweets after a certain hour. We need to make sure she gets a nice, good rest. So, take her out to a nice place to eat. I don't care. Just let me know when you're done.
Expense it to you. Got it.
Yeah. Any meal you do, you do you. So, I'm pretty sure we need to talk brass tacks. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, what are we talking about on your end?
Well, details would be helpful so I can tell you what is on my end. So we're picking her up from her boat?
Yeah. So, we rented out a small dock over in North Point, that just above the warehouse district. What's that guy's name? Elven guy, really fracking creepy. Has the big old troll dreck head that hangs around him. Man, I don't know what his name is. I guess he's a big name in the Golden. Man, what's his name?
Can I roll a area knowledge?
Yes, you can.
3 hits.
That was actually 5 hits.
Oh, it was actually 5 hits. I'm sorry, I missed that. Thank you.
Don't worry, I got you.
With 5 hits, if he is talking North Point and he is talking Warehouse District, he's talking King. So it sounds like he has rented out a dock just north of King's area.
Okay, and after our recent dealing with King, I'm familiar with him.
Yeah. Or at least you know who the big frackin' dreck head that he was talking about.
Yeah.
That would be Red Eyes.
Yeah. Alright, man. Well, it sounds like you're in a pretty secure location. Do you mind if we show up early so that we can look around and make sure there won't be any issues with transporting the package?
Hey. We don't talk about Belle that way. She is a Nova Pop. Come on, man. You gotta work with me. All you gotta do...
Transporting the Nova Pop.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. That's all I'm asking. Show her a little respect for all the work I've put into her. But no, I'll drop you the information. I'll get you the passcode to get into the gate and everything. You're just gonna want to pull up. She'll be escorted off the ship by the ship crew. You'll pick her up, drive her off, take her to the airport. It's gonna be an easy thing. Just stay out of trouble. I mean, how's that gonna be? You're runners. Yeah, you're paid to stay out of trouble, right?
Right. Yeah, we'll be great. It'll be great. How much does this girl usually make in a show?
I mean, that depends on the venue, my friend. I mean, come on, Bula. We talking like Golden City level. We talking like Newton Goku level. Come on, Bula. You know how this works. There's all sorts of sizes. I mean, every now and then I get her to do private parties, but man, that's gonna cost you some scratch.
Well, I'm not talking about me. I was just wondering. I'm curious. Just curious.
Yeah, it just depends. It also depends on if we're talking it's a music release party or if she's doing some for covers. I don't charge much for the covers because that means I have to pay extra because she's singing them. So I just make those concerts honestly tips only. Makes you a little bit extra scratch. You know what I mean?
How much do you usually charge for one of these?
Oh, for escort? I pay her normal guys. I think we're paying them like $500 a night. You know, it's an easy job. Pick up the princess, drive her to where she needs to go, drop her off, drive off. Everything's done. Copacetic, about an hour's worth of your day.
Well, it's true. We're not your normal guys.
Yeah.
Let me check with my team. Let me check with my team real quick.
Yeah. No, I know how this works. You put me on pause, mute, whatever you freckers do, and get back to me. I'll wait.
I appreciate that. Give me just a moment. I'll put him on mute, and I'll hit up the group chat.
Yeah, we're all in the van.
Oh, we're there, so they can hear me. You can hear me then. So he's saying 500 a night. He said it should only take us about an hour's worth of time.
Where are we picking her up at?
So the docks, he either said north or south of King's area. I'm not too keen on going into that man's territory, but
yeah,
he said he bought the slip from him, so it should be okay.
Wait. Did he rent a dock in King's area or by King's area?
He said he rented a dock there. If we have any, do you know anyone in his organization that we could reach out to and just make sure that us taking a job in his area isn't going to get a shot?
So would I be rolling Golden City knowledge or gangs?
So King is not a gang; he's a mafia.
Yeah.
So that's a different bracket. You would be rolling Golden City for any information of like what his docks are considered and at what point they end.
4 hits.
With 4 hits, based on the information, the dock in North Point, where North Point starts, or what would be considered North Point, is actually a yacht club area. There's a handful of docks that King owns that he would park his private skiff at, but it's not his territory. It would be like a yacht club that you would be picking her up at.
Okay, but that's not the information that Dexter relayed to me.
So,
because Dexter said it was rented by King. I know what notes I wrote down.
Near, not by is what I meant to say.
Okay, no,
So
that's
that is
fine.
what I implied.
So is it near King's or in King's?
I don't know. This man wasn't speaking complete English.
Yeah, because I would rather not be on King's radar or Red Eyes' radar at this point.
Well, I've got the address and the details, so we can check.
Yeah, let's check that real quick, because that makes a huge difference.
with a quick matrix search of the address, it's a yacht club that is just north of the warehouse district.
So not in his area. Got it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not actually King's district. You see this road here, she points it out. She goes, that's King's turf line. Everything south of that is King's.
All right, that works for me.
Yeah.
That's what we needed to know.
So he was offering 500. That seems kind of low. Especially
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Especially if we're catering her around, getting her food and what have you.
Mm-hmm. This guy's lowballing. Like, an average run should be like 3K. I would start at least 3 or 4K for this. Per person.
See, I was thinking 5 per person because she's a pop star.
Yes, she's a pop star. We're transporting her in a armored vehicle, right? We also then have to provide security if we're to feed her. Not unless we want to get like a fancy place at the airport for her. There are a lot of really good expensive restaurants at the airport. So we could treat her there and then she's already there. Instead of like stopping somewhere in town.
I think stopping somewhere in town could be rather problematic, especially if she's a
Agreed.
up-and-coming star.
So I'd start at 5K.
That's
per
what
person.
I need to know. All right, I'll switch back to the phone call.
As you switch over, you hear in the background,
Boobala, no, come on, no, not that outfit. I told you, not the red ones. You stay in pink. That's what sells the tickets. Oh, hold on. Hey, how's it going, my friend?
Hey, Billy.
So the 5 big ones gonna work, right? 500 for the 3 of y'all, or for each of y'all. You know, about what? What is that? About $1.50? That should cover you for the night, right? I mean, it's an hour of work.
Billy, it sounds like your pop star is not as big as you're claiming. If you're only offering us $500 a head to transport her around, she could. Sounds like she's just another nobody.
No,
trying to make it big.
I'm just giving you what I give my guys.
Well, your guys are getting ripped off. You're paying runners. We show up. We make sure it's clear. We have armored transportation. You want her to be babysitted. She can be babysat by professionals. We'll cater to her, rent her somewhere nice and fancy to eat, where it's nice and safe. She doesn't have to worry about any straight gunfire from any yacht club too close to gangland. You know what I mean?
All right. You got me by the stones. How much we talking?
So since you didn't make me play too hard to get, I'll go ahead and say $4K a piece. There's only 3 of us, but we do good work.
Oh, buddy, come on, man. Now, I mean, she's Nova Hot, but that's pricey.
I'm not sleeping with her. Hold on, real quick, Billy. Is she an elf?
Yes, she's an elf.
Price just went up to $4,500 each.
Why is that, what the hell? I mean, come on, Boobala. She's an elf. She's gorgeous. What? You got a thing against elves, my friend? Come on. What are you, humanist?
I'm an elf.
Oh, so you're a self-hating elf. Damn.
Kinda, yeah. I got a thing for trolls. Now I'll roll negotiations.
What you do on your time is on your own, man. Give me your negotiation.
Yes. All right, let me see. Here's it. No whammies. Edge roll, got it. Burn an edge.
Get to roll 5.
Nope, nothing that time. 0. One more time. Burn another one. Here we go.
Yo, worth it. Get them 4 Gs. 4.5 Gs. All right, one
hit.
plus 1.
All right, that's it. That's all I got.
So you got what, 2 net?
Yeah.
All right. I net 1 on you.
You could spin an edge and make him re-roll his success.
Yeah. All right.
If you're willing to, I mean, that's burning through almost
sure,
all of your edge.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Mock my edge.
All right. So you're spending edge to make me re-roll.
Yep. No whammies. Shit.
So you net 2. You can hear him kind of hit his head on the phone. Just that. Okay, Boobla. You got me by the short hairs, and you got me by the fracking stones. 4,500 each person paid on completion if there are no pictures of her doing anything that's gonna ruin her image.
Okay, so bullet holes are cool. Got it. I'm kidding, Boobala. We got this covered.
All right. Swear to frackin' Zeus, if you guys frack this up and I lose my newest star, I'm gonna hunt your asses down.
I believe you.
Okay. I'll shoot you over the deets. I'll shoot you over the code. I'll shoot you over her image. I'll get you everything you need so you know who she is, what she's gonna wear. I will send you a picture of the outfit she is gonna wear. Even the shoes. These shoes are fantastic. Name brand and everything. I'll get you everything I can.
Look forward to it.
Yeah. Bragging runners running me by the... And the line goes dead as he hangs up.
So, how'd it go?
That's $4,500 a piece.
Yeah,
as long
baby!
As she's not dead.
Nicely done.
So let's make sure we get her in one piece to where she's going. Okay?
Yeah, I'll start looking up right now some good restaurants that's in the airport.
Also, no pictures. She's not allowed to take pictures that are going to ruin her image. So
Okay.
sparkles.
Got it.
Yeah.
On it. But that hurts her image. So as long as it's like, oh, look, she's walking somewhere, who cares?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, walking ain't hurting nobody's image.
As you guys are finishing up the last bit of things you need to finish up, Sparkles, you look at the map, you start to think about different places you've been in the airport, and you know that there's a really nice
sushi restaurant just before you get into the airport proper.
She wants in airport.
You want in airport?
She wants, if she can, she wants in airport because not in no, she wants in the airport.
In the airport, there is a diamond club that does serve food, but it is a reservation only.
How much does it cost to be a part of the diamond club?
Well, the guy said that he is going to cover it.
Okay, she'll dial that up.
With a quick search, there is a $3,000 minimum to get in.
But he said he'd cover the dinner portion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it paid up front?
Yep, paid up front.
Hey, Dexter.
Yeah,
He said he's covering dinner, right?
that's what he said.
There's a restaurant that's a diamond level tier. It's $3,000 up front, but it's in the airport.
Wow. He said he'd cover cost.
Okay, well, it's up front, so he has to pay for it now if I need to make that reservation.
Okay.
Hey, anything for his rising star,
Exactly, right? So can you, like, phone him back?
How about I have you phone him, or you can just send him the link
That'll work. I'll send him, we'll send him the link.
with the bill.
Yup. For the reservation.
You, as you send the text, almost immediately there's a response of yes, sure, okay, reservations made. How many on your team?
3 total plus her.
You get a thumbs up emoji.
All right, she'll wait the 5 minutes, call up, and make sure that that reservation was set.
As the phone rings, you hear Diamond Cafe inside the glorious Golden City Airport. How may I help you?
Yes, hi. I just wanted to make sure that a reservation was set for insert Nova Pop's name here.
Belle Acid. Yes, I have a reservation for Miss Acid and 3 additional people.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I just wanted to make sure that that reservation was made. And that is for Friday, late night.
It is for Friday, according to my records. We have a open reservation from 11 p.m. to about 3 a.m. So you can arrive at any time during that time period. We do ask that you have a suit and tie or a nicer outfit. We do have our standards.
Understood. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The phone clicks.
She'll hang up the phone and she goes, all right, that reservation is set. It is from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. As a open whenever. It is a suit and tie requirement.
Oh, where's Voltage when you need him?
Right? Jerk goes.
And I have a suit.
I'm still mad at him.
Punch him when we see him.
I'm gonna kick him.
Oh, that works. You got hooves.
Damn straight I do. So just bring a, change of clothes. We can get to the airport, we can make ourselves look nice, and then go have some dinner or whatever when we know that we're there, right?
Sounds good to me.
As you all finish up loading up the van, heading back to your safe house, and starting to assemble your furniture, we are going to end this week's episode here.
As the camera fades in, we are standing just behind Simon's cubicle. We are watching as he just types away doing his daily work. We can see that he has a slightly better posture. He's a little bit more comfortable, a little bit safer, feeling that piece of iron pressing against his ribcage. We have to smile. It's not every day that we see a wage slave actually take interest in their own protection. Maybe, just maybe, this wage slave has something more up his sleeve. Our thought is quickly interrupted as we see Simon reaching for the speaker of his computer to turn it up, and as his fingers touch the knob, we hear that familiar static. Hey, everyone, this is Ed S. Box. So, good news. Ed has got his ride in the shop and a new engine on order. Seems a couple of our listeners have taken upon themselves to reach out to friends of friends of friends of friends of friends of Ed S. Box and help them get a new old engine for that hunk of junk I purchased, which means Ed S. Box World Tour is coming soon. But speaking of World Tour, if you're a runner and you ever have the chance to work with one of these Nova pop stars, these celebrities, be it just guard duty or whatever, it's actually a pretty decent gig. Most of the time, they got some kind of rider situation where they basically go, this is what you do, this is how you do it, and for the most part, people leave them the frack alone, which means you get to sit back, relax, and enjoy that sweet new yin rolling in. To be young and a runner, or to be a runner in general. Technically, I'm not a runner. Technically, I'm a Johnson. I think. I spent a lot of money to make this show work. But, whatever. I enjoy it. And it helps you, my runner friends, stay safe. We are getting hints that there might be another runner raid. I don't know when, don't know how, and I still don't know how we find this Drek out. But maybe Eddie's gonna find that out one day. Well, remember, my friends, stick to the shadows. Always keep your gun loaded, and never make a deal with a dragon. This is Ed S. Box, and I am signing out.
Hey everyone, Nightland here, co-creator of What the Dice, and player of Sparkles for Season 2, to do some thank yous here at the end of our episode. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every single one of you for listening. We would not be here today without you, and I do mean that sincerely. We never thought we would get this far, and knowing that there's someone out there, yeah, I'm talking to you, the one with the earballs listening right now. If it wasn't for you guys and us knowing that you're actually here and enjoying what you're listening to, we wouldn't have kept going, and it genuinely fills our heart with joy, and I want to make sure that we tell you every single time at the end of these episodes. We are eternally grateful. Second, we would like to take a moment to thank all the things that we use in our day-to-day What the Dicey ways. First up, Epidemic Sound for our sound effects and music, Podbean for being our host, Foundry VTT, and Forge VTT for creating their virtual tabletop gaming applications and services, Craigbot for our recordings, Catalyst Game Labs for Shadowrun, which is the current system we are running. And with that, if you can spare a moment of effort and want to help us out, the best thing that you can do is honestly tell a friend, share us, drop a link in a Discord somewhere that you're a part of, or take that 2-second effort of hitting a like, hitting a follow, giving us a star rating. Whatever the button is on whatever it is that you're listening to us on goes a long way in helping us fight that horrible algorithm monster. Also, the Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in the connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to What the Dice to use such names, logos, artwork, marks, and or any proprietary material for the promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with What the Dice in any official capacity whatsoever. Right? Using pudding to sweeten your coffee?
It would. Yeah, it would.
I mean, it's milk and sugar, essentially, with a little bit of flavoring.
I now need to try this.
You're
okay,
welcome.
so that means you're going to have to gut a donut, but all right.
I don't see how this is a problem.
Like, what if it works? She'll try it.
I'm gonna try this, and I will try to remember to report on it.
Oh, I'll make
Yes.
sure you do.
I want to hear about it. Or wait to do it until next time I come down there.